my single honor and privilege to address this fourth National Assembly of the League of War Veterans, ex-political prisoners, detainees and restrictees. This gathering is critical and timely as we consolidate our nation's independence, sovereignty and democracy, while also scaling up the implementation of projects towards a higher quality of life for our people. Collectively, we remain the living testimony of Zimbabwe's indomitable revolutionary spirit, as well as the reservoir of our party's ideology and rich liberation war heritage. Your bravery and courage during the protracted armed liberation struggle forms a solid foundation upon which we stand tall today. As a proud and independent people, along with the generality of many communities, you bore the weighty chains of colonial oppression and equally endured the cruelty of imprisonment, detention, torture, as well as inhuman treatment. Zvaida vakatsunga moyo kwakudinga abantu abalezibindi sibili qotho. May the rich history never be forgotten, but remembered by generations to come. We also meet today following the successful celebration of the 46th Independence Day commemorations held in Mapisa, Matebeleland South Province. I applaud and thank all those who mounted the excellent drills exhibited at the national celebrations. The displays were emotional, connecting us to history, proclaiming that we fought and conquered and shall forever remain free and independent. We are here to serve and remain true to our long-standing duties and obligations to our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe, and our party, ZANU PF. This solemn responsibility should continue to unite and bind us, the veterans of the Armed Liberation War, as one indestructible league. Our role as the guiding compass within our revolutionary mass party, ZANU PF, must not be taken for granted. To execute this duty with uttermost revolutionary commitment, it is critically important that we work with greater unity, integration, and singleness of purpose. We should be above reproach. The values that saw us successfully wage the Armed Liberation War should be preserved as well as transmitted to the other leagues of the party. My dear comrades, as you are aware, our colossal mass revolutionary party, ZANU PF, is a party of discipline and a party of order. Hence, the party constitution is the benchmark against which all decisions, actions, and programs of the League should be examined and adhered to. Similarly, the collective decisions and resolutions which we collectively formulate through various part organs and structures are important instruments for accelerated modernization and industrialization of our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. It is, therefore, most opportune that this National Assembly of the War Veterans League convenes at a time when our country is consolidating the gains of independence. As war veterans, we all have a role to play in the ongoing national development agenda. Under the Second Republic, we are a listening party and government. We will never neglect the liberators of this great country. It is pleasing that this Fourth National Assembly of the War Veterans League is convening under the theme, and I quote, empowering war veterans, securing land title for lasting legacy and prosperity, end of quote. This highlights the important linkage of our armed liberation struggle to land and security of ownership. I therefore challenge today's meeting to objectively discuss matters in line with sustainable projects and programs for the dignity of all veterans, as well as the overall development and prosperity of our motherland, Zimbabwe. Land is the birthright of our people and the sacred inheritance for which men fought and sacrificed for. By securing land title for our veterans and the rest of our communities, we are cementing the foundation of our sovereignty. Additionally, we are empowering veterans as well as the nation to guarantee that the sacrifices of the past are recognized. My dear comrades, as we reflect on the activities undertaken since our last assembly, let us take stock of what has been achieved and what must still be done to advance pertinent aspects that affect the party, our country, and the League as a whole. It is commendable that so far the War Veterans Pension Scheme is being appropriately resourced, while the housing project is ongoing. In keeping with our quest to preserve and safeguard the rich liberation heritage, exhumation and reburials are being conducted with dignity, in line with our customs and the laws of our motherland. I commend the Minister of Veterans of the Liberation Struggle Affairs, Fallen Heroes Trust, and other stakeholders for the work being undertaken in this critical area. I applaud you all, our veterans of the armed liberation struggle, for the unity of purpose you are demonstrating with regards to ongoing party mobilization and the subsequent strengthening of our grassroots structures. These achievements must help renew our commitment to the people's revolution and entrench the popularity of our colossal mass revolutionary party, ZANU PF. I further urge us all to fulfill our duties and obligations as party members with regard to supporting, defending, and popularizing party policies, party programs, and the party projects. We must be allied to the other leagues and never put the party into disrepute. Party yedu ino ye ZANU PF ine nhoroondo. Musangano uno ndiwo ruzhinji. Hakuna munhu anogona kuisa musangano weZANU PF muhomwe yake. Isu varwi vorusudunguko takawana musangano uripo. Hatina kuutanga. Tinosungirwa kuchengetedza ZANU PF. Musangano uyu ndewedu tose, War Veterans, Women's League, Youth League, nevatsva vachavuya ndewavo. The party also belongs to many others within our nation and beyond, who associate with the party's revolutionary policies, development-oriented programs, and the people-centered ideology. We are a mammoth revolutionary movement where all Zimbabweans are welcome. ZANU PF leaves no one and no place behind. As we prepare for the party's forthcoming National Sale Day, it is my expectation that the War Veterans League will be available and visible to provide the requisite party ideological grounding, provide leadership, and provide guidance to the membership of our party at that level. It is at the cell village level where we must continue to entrench the correct line of the revolutionary party and party principles, systems and procedures as outlined in our party constitution. My dear comrades, today I am pleased to announce that we are scaling up ongoing projects and programs. These include the expansion of the War Veterans Family Wealth Trust Fund, securing land title deeds and support for productive land use, specialized health centers for veterans of our liberation struggle, entrepreneurship skills and capacity building programs, scholarships and vocational training, housing schemes, support for war veterans of liberation struggle, led enterprises, and integration into value chains, and facilitating access to affordable financing. Going forward, empowerment programs, which ZANU PF is championing, will continue to be anchored on strong governance, transparent resource management and coordination, as well as the use of digital systems for efficiency. I challenge national and provincial structures of the party, including those of the War Veterans League, to always embrace good governance as the standard norm. Under my leadership, the welfare of our veterans is inseparable from that of their families. As such, measures are in place to sufficiently cater for the welfare of widows, children, and dependents. These include comprehensively updating the registry of missing revolutionary fighters and speeding up the exhumation and the burial exercise. My dear comrades, our protracted armed liberation struggle for independence was part of a global revolutionary movement. Through strong partnerships with other liberation movements, let us continue to popularize and defend the ideals of Pan-Africanism, ideals of unity and a shared development for the people of Africa and the global South. In this respect, I encourage the League to incorporate programs that promote regional and international solidarity as required by Article 2 of our party constitution. Equally, we must expose as well as reject neo-colonialism, including all forms of hegemonic tendencies. Cross-border forums for the war veterans must keep the African Union agenda alive to promote African unity, freedom, and the quest to silence the guns on our continent, Africa. Calls for deepening integration, increasing local value addition, and beneficiation of our God-given mineral resources should be continuously amplified and diligently implemented by the entire party membership. My dear comrades, I encourage us all to push forward towards our shared desire and responsibility to bequeath to the nation and the youth in particular the ideals of patriotism, ideals of loyalty, hard, honest work, consistency in the party, persistency on the correct line. In doing so, we must deliberately inculcate and nurture intergenerational solidarity for the realization of one national vision. Our national character trait as a united and peace-loving people should never be tampered with. From Plumtree to Mtare, Zambezi to Limpopo, we are diverse but one indivisible unitary country. This must be preached by the League wherever we go. Likewise, the strength and the popularity of our revolutionary mass party ZANU PF lies in unity, mobilization, and keeping our communities galvanized. Let us reject all tendencies that divide the party. The spirit of comradeship that binds us should never be abused. All our individual and collective actions must advance the overall interest of the party and our nation. Unity, peace, and development remain our strong shield. On the other hand, robust and responsive mobilization strategies are our revolutionary weapons. These must be deployed by the League and party at large to continually win the hearts, minds, and trust of the generality of the people of our great motherland, Zimbabwe. In concluding, I call upon National Assembly of the War Veterans League in your pending discussions to advance strategies for overall party unity and growth, the empowerment, development, and prosperity of all communities in our country should equally preoccupy this meeting. I therefore look forward to recommendations that will help address present socio-economic realities and opportunities for economic growth, as well as lifting many more of our people into a higher quality of life. With these remarks, my dear comrades, it is now my honor and privilege to declare this the fourth National Assembly of the War Veterans League officially open. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe.